Assalamualaikum and hello YouTube, my name is Nur Muhammad from Anime Watch and I'm back with another 5 best straps for this awesome watch, which is the Seiko Samurai PADI. A watch that is borrowed from my buddy Mr. Juan Layton from Colombia, right? So I've done an unboxing video at the point of recording. I've done an unboxing video for this particular piece. I haven't done a full review yet, but yeah, that will come soon enough, right? So basically the purpose of this particular video is that so you can have an idea, right? So if you have something similar to this watch, or even the exact same watch, maybe you want to spice up your watch strap collection, or you want to have an idea on how the watch looks on other straps options. So this is where I come to give you my opinion, right? So first up is this mesh bracelet from AliExpress. So I've done a full review of this particular strap, so where I said that I bought this for I think less than $10, and I've upgraded the class to this male style class, and the total cost of this thing, I think they cost less than $10, which is cool in my opinion. But yeah, still you have to cut the bracelet by yourself, which is a very some quite an annoying process, to be completely honest. But yeah, still it is what it is, right? So the mesh bracelet is, of course, gives that, how to say, badass look to this particular watch, which is, you know what, this Samurai is already a badass looking watch for, in my eyes at least. So, and yeah, it somehow elevates that badassness. Anyway, the sportiness of this dive watch, right? So of course we're gonna have a little bit of flex here and there because this is a mesh bracelet after all. But this is what they call a shark mesh bracelet, where we have the mesh is actually quite thicker and quite substantial looking, in my opinion. And yeah, it looks awesome, right? So before we put on the I forgot to mention that the Seiko Samurai has a 22mm slug width, so please do bear that in mind, right? So a quick wristwatch check. I am wearing my Seestern or Seestern 62 mass homage in fume red dial, and I think this one looks awesome. Of course, nowadays I prefer these smaller dive watches versus this huge, right? So you can see the huge size difference between these two. I prefer this style of watches nowadays, but yeah, still if you prefer this chunky monkey looking watch, so it all depends on where you are at your watch collection right now. So this is how the mesh bracelet or shark mesh bracelet looks on the Seiko Samurai PADI. I just love how this mesh bracelet makes every watch looks much more sportier, right? So this is the strap number 1, and let's go to strap number 2, which is a waffle strap from AliExpress, right? So I think this strap would make any watch look sportier, and of course due to that waffle style pattern, it always it has a bit of vintage vibe to it, which, you know what, this watch might be needing. But yeah, still I just like this combination. But of course there is an issue of how to say, these holes, their distance or pitch is not near enough, so you will have some issue with a little bit too loose or a little bit too tight situation. And yeah, but then yeah, it is what it is, so guys. So we have this escapes, is concave shape here, so that your sweat can easily disperse during wearing it in our hot humid summer temperature here in Malaysia. So yeah, we have movable keepers here with a polish buckle, right? So of course this strap costs like less than $10 on AliExpress, so you can easily swap it out to another buckle if you wish so. But yeah, I don't really care. It's nobody's gonna see this thing because it is under your wrist, but the one that they will see is this on the wrist, right? So I think any waffle strap would make any watch looks good, right? So of course we're gonna have a little bit of flappy situation here. That is why we have the second keepers here, so that is good. And yeah, I just love this blue color, plays really nice with this blue aluminium bezel insert on the Seiko Samurai PADI, right? So this is strap number 2, and let's go to strap number 3. which is another must-have rubber style or rubber strap in your collection, which is what we call tropic style strap. Because yeah, I can't call it tropic strap because there is actually a company that is producing a straps called tropic. Right, so that is why I call it tropic style strap. Right, so again, from FKM rubber material, so it's soft and supple, there's no lint whatsoever stuck on the strap, and similar to that one, and of course costs less than 10 bucks, right? So the later version of this style of straps, they have this quick release pins, but mine didn't come with quick release pins, and we only have one movable keepers here. So the later version has, I think, 2 of them. But yeah, still, it is still very much usable because the keepers are quite wide, and of course we have that polish buckle, which is not that not looking that good, but still it is functional, right? So of course we have tons of holes here to disperse our sweaty sweat from our wrist when you are wearing it, especially again in hot and humid situation here in Malaysia. So guys, we only have summer and rainy seasons here. We don't have winter, we don't have spring, we don't have fall. That is why having these tons of holes here really helps it, especially when we are going out and about, right? So this is how this tropic style FKM rubber strap from AliExpress looks on the Seiko Seiko PADI Samurai. And yeah, I cannot really remember the model name of this particular piece, but of course I will leave it down below, right? So this is strap number 3, and let's go to strap number 4, which is an MM300 style strap, right? So I don't think that this is rubber, but I don't really think that this is silicone either. So it is maybe, I think they call it PU, I think. So PU stands for polyurethane, but yeah, still it is quite stiff. You can see there. So oh my god, that is really stiff. So it is not really that comfortable, guys. But still, if you want that look, that, I don't know, guys, this this thing looks like something you would wear on the Mad Max or something like that. So we have this, what, pyramid shape on top here, and we have this quite a super, oh my, that is quite a stiff accordion straps here, but still it's not bulging so as your usual Seiko strap, but it kind of flat here, but the accordion X is actually under the strap, which for me works better compared to the accordion going up as your typical Seiko strap. We have a huge keeper here with these huge holes. I have no idea. I don't think it's really looks okay, and yeah, I think the latest Marine must have something similar, but in metal. But yeah, still, for something, I can't really remember how much I've got this for, but definitely under $10 also, if you guys, if you don't really mind the uncomfortableness of the strap. Can I really use that word? So you can see that this thing, right, so this accordion thing really stuck here. It's just so uncomfortable, but of course you could make it comfortable by putting it inside a hot glass, a glass with a hot water to make it much more pliable here. So but do bear in mind, guys, so if you see that there's quite a huge gap here, because if I go one hole further, right, like so, okay, so this accordion thingy is going to leave a mark on my wrist after one whole day of wearing this, right? So yeah, it is a compromise, but then if you like the look of the strap, so you can't go wrong. But of course, I don't think the ones that Seiko made is really that much softer, but yeah, still, it is what it is, and it looks cool, right? So let's go to strap number 5, which is for me the best, right? So the best ever strap for a dive watch, which and I've said this many times, this is the Borealis natural rubber strap, right? So the design, right? So if you guys like this, what do you call this, isoframe style design, so we have these huge holes up top and this small quite tight looking holes here, so you can't go wrong with an ISO frame. But those cost more than $100, which is very very expensive. This one 35 US dollars, I think. Last time it was 25, and after that it increased to 30, and now it's 35 US dollars. So shipped all the way from Portugal. Although yeah, they've increased the price, but I still think that this is the most value for money ISO frame style strap that you could buy from the market. So forget those that you could find on AliExpress. Those are utterly crap. This is the one to go. So very very soft and supple natural rubber here. Oops. And at the bottom here, right, so you can see that we have this ridges here, so that when you wear it on your wrist, the watch will not flop around. Of course, when you are using this style of strap, that means that the watch head is going to be very very heavy, so that really helps. And again, we have that similar pattern here on the shorter side of the strap, right? So movable keepers here, paired with this huge buckle, screwed buckle here, screw bar buckle here on, and we have that Borealis logo on the top of the buckle, right? So let's wear it and see how. Oh, okay. So yeah, like I mentioned just now, this is a very very heavy watch, right? So a top heavy watch. Yes, of course. Let's just try this behind the camera. So I am on the 4th hole, right? So as I mentioned just now, the pitch between these holes are quite near to each other, so you're not gonna have that too loose or too tight situation. But even if you do, right, so it still would be easy to adjust, because of the distance of the between these holes are just very very near. And I just love this design, right? So of course, these huge holes makes your sweat easy to be dispersed in the hot and humid summer situation that we have here in Malaysia, right? So there you have it, guys. There you have it, 5 different straps for this Seiko Samurai PADI. And I just, you know what, I just hope that you guys found this useful, right? So if you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you want to see more future video reviews such as this one, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. Until next time, I'll see you soon. Stay safe and bye bye.